What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Leviathan Ranks. And I know I said in the last video that I would come back probably around October for the basketball and the hockey season. But then I remembered, baseball's playoffs are coming up, the World Series and all that. So I was like, I need to get on that and predict those. So here we are. This is Saturday night. There's 2 days left, Sunday and Monday, of baseball. However, based on ESPN and other sports, basically some miraculous thing has to happen. So there's three. So the American League is set, but it's just depending on placement. The National League, there's a three-way tie apparently for the last two spots. But they basically were saying that something miraculous has to happen for the Diamondbacks to make it in. The other two teams would be the Mets and the Braves. But they basically said that the Mets and the Braves have the tiebreakers over the Diamondbacks. So some weird thing would have to happen for the Diamondbacks to make it in. So the only thing that's left are like the placements. So this is kind of where it is now. I don't think much is going to change between now and then with only a couple days. For you guys, this is Monday. So for you guys, you'll know more on how this is. So I'm not a huge baseball person. Like, I play fantasy baseball. So I know like who the good players are, but I don't really know who the good teams are. Because I don't really follow that. I just follow, fantasy stats. I do know all of these teams have been good in the past. And I know based on the records here, kind of who's better and who's not. So I know, we'll start on the American League. I know the Astros have been good for a while, and the Royals were good previously. Looking at their stats, I believe the Astros have a 2-game lead over Kansas City. So they get home advantage, which is huge. So honestly, I feel like it would split 2-1. Astros still win. And then we move on to the Orioles and Tigers. I have an inkling that the Tigers have not been good because I haven't really heard much about them in recent years. They did make the playoffs, and they are 3 games behind the Orioles. But I do think it'll kind of be the same thing, like a split 2-1 somehow, 1-2, 2-1, whatever. We'll move over to National League. Brewers and Mets, I don't think it's even a competition there. Mets are barely making it in, and Brewers are one of the best teams in the league right now. Then we'll move on with Padres and Braves. I feel like the Braves would be good, but the Padres have 92 wins over the Braves 87. So I feel like this one might be a split as well, but I think the Padres will pull it off. I think so. But yeah, so that'll be that one. We'll move on to whatever's next. Okay, so now we're in the divisionals. So the wild cards, I don't know. Major League Baseball needs to fix their playoffs, World Series stuff. I do not understand how it is. It's like a weird half series followed by a full series. I don't understand it. It's very weird. Maybe do like a 5-game like wild card so both teams have a chance to be home. I don't know. You guys just need to fix it. I don't know what to do. But anyway, we got Yankees, Orioles. Again, this would help if I knew baseball. I don't know because they're in the same division, so I'm not sure like how each is played against each other. Looking here, I can see that the Orioles are 32-20 in their division, and Yankees are only 26-26. So I feel like this would be a very good. I'm saying so much. I'm very self-conscious about it right now after watching all my videos. I feel like the Orioles will be a good matchup against the Yankees. But the Yankees, they're a huge market with a bunch of big players. And they're also like have a bye kind of. I think we'll go homes and homes. I would love to put the Orioles through. I really would, but I don't think that's gonna. I think the Yankees will pull it off. Then we got the Guardians and the Astros. Guardians are at 92. They're really good this year. I think it'll be something similar to the Yankees and Orioles. It'll just be everyone wins at home, so Guardians move on. Now the Dodgers and Padres. Dodgers, very good. Padres, not as good, but decent. They're 4 games away from each other overall, 3 games in the division. I really want the I really want the Dodgers to lose, but I can't go against the Dodgers. It'll end up being let's go like this. The Padres are going to win. It'll be something like this. And then we'll move on to Phillies and Brewers. They are very similar. Brewers, they were in a tougher division, it looks like. Overall, actually, I don't know. So, like, the bottom 2 teams of the divisions, the Pirates and Reds would have beaten the Nationals and Marlins, but then the next 2, Cubs and Cardinals, would have lost to Braves and Mets. So, I don't actually know. I feel like... Oh, this is a tough one. I feel like the Phillies are the better team, but it'll probably be like a back and forth split, weird split with Phillies coming out on top. There's the division. Moving on to whatever's next. Okay, so now we're on to the championship series. Whatever their faces, the MLB again needs to just fix this. It's so confusing. I'm sure all you baseball people out there are like, oh no, it's so much better than every other sport. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's horrible. It's confusing. It's nasty. It's a mess. It needs to be cleaned up. Anyway, Yankees, Guardians. See, what is this? They get 2 home games followed by 3 home games followed by 2 home games. Like, what is this? It should be 2, 2, 2, and 1. What is this mess? Oh my goodness. This should just be not even predicting the playoffs. This should be telling MLB to fix their nonsense. This is gross. So we'll just give it all to the win, and then the Guardians pull it off because Yankees choked because they don't have that extra home game. There you go. Same thing over here. Phillies make it because the Dodgers choke at the end. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm just bashing the MLB now. We're on to the next thing. It's way down here. Okay, so we're on to the next thing. We got Phillies, Guardians. I know people who love the Phillies. I know people who love the Indians, hate the name Guardians, but they still root for the Guardians because that's the same team. Anyway, they're both second in their divisions, leagues, whatever. This is a tough one because I'm basically in. I know hardly anything, and I'm trying to predict here. I'm going to say it's the Phillies' year. So how do I make it realistic and still get the Phillies? The Phillies win at home. Guardians win first 2 at home. Phillies pull off an upset and then win it at home. And there you go. There's my map if you can see it all. Kind of can. Get rid of this advertisement down here for whatever that is. There we go. There's the playoff map to victory. That's who I have winning. That's who I have going to the end. Phillies win it all, beating the Guardians. Congratulations to the Philadelphia Phillies. You earned it. And leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe because I post amazing content like this. Sometimes, not all the time. most of the time. I'll try to get better at posting it more often. I have a list of things I need to rank. I actually need to rank things instead of actually just playoff predictions. So, where was I? I got so sidetracked. Oh yeah, whenever the playoffs are done, come back and comment and tell me how horrible that the playoff format is and how bad I predicted these, because I bet it's gonna be Yankees Dodgers. But actually, I would love to see Guardians Phillies. That's all. See you in the next video. Probably gonna be the NHL season predictions. See you in the next one. Bye!